Rebuild yourself. Let your focus be on you every day. Written and published by Echoes of Enlightenment. Rebuild yourself. Let your focus be on you every day. A transformative journey crafted to help you uncover the most powerful, authentic version of yourself. This guide goes beyond traditional advice, offering a full blueprint for personal growth and resilience. Imagine waking up every day with clarity, purpose, and a commitment to becoming the best version of you. In a world full of distractions and demands, this book challenges us to do the most revolutionary thing possible: focus on ourselves. We'll walk through key lessons, from reigniting passions and setting meaningful goals to overcoming stress and unlocking potential you may not even know you have. Each chapter offers powerful insights and practical steps to transform, grow, and thrive. If you're ready to step into this personal revolution, reclaim your power, and start living intentionally, you're in the right place. So let's dive in and start the journey to rebuild yourself from the ground up, one focused day at a time. Chapter 1. Rediscover your passions. We begin this journey of self-transformation by asking a crucial question: what truly drives you? Think back to a time when you were so engaged in an activity that you completely lost track of time, when you felt energized, joyful, and completely in the moment. This chapter invites you to revisit those moments, particularly from childhood, when you naturally gravitated toward activities that made you feel alive and fulfilled. Often, these early passions reveal what genuinely interests us at our core, unclouded by external pressures or expectations. Rediscovering your true passions is not just a fun exercise or a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It's a powerful tool for creating purpose in your life. When you connect with the things that spark your enthusiasm and creativity, you're reconnecting with a deeper part of yourself. This passion becomes the fuel that drives your daily actions, motivating you to pursue goals and face challenges with a renewed sense of energy and purpose. You'll find guidance on how to reflect deeply and identify the activities, interests, and dreams that make you feel most alive. You're encouraged to put aside societal expectations and let yourself explore what genuinely excites you. Maybe it's a skill you've always wanted to develop, an art form you loved as a child, or a field you've always been curious about. Whatever it is, reigniting these passions can bring more joy and fulfillment into your everyday life, giving you a stronger foundation for everything else you build. Reconnecting with these passions gives you direction and purpose, lighting the path toward a life that feels truly meaningful. Chapter 2. Cultivate self-awareness. Once you've rekindled your passions, the next step is developing a deep understanding of yourself. Self-awareness is about more than just recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. It's a journey into understanding why you feel, think, and act the way you do. This chapter encourages you to look within, to explore your values, motivations, and emotional responses. By cultivating self-awareness, you gain a clearer view of who you are at your core, beyond the roles you play and the expectations others may have for you. Imagine self-awareness as holding up a mirror to your inner world. When you take the time to examine your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, you start to see patterns and understand the motivations behind your actions. For example, why do certain situations trigger strong emotions in you? What are the values that matter most in your life, and how are they shaping your decisions? These insights can be incredibly empowering, helping you to respond to life in ways that feel aligned with your true self. You'll find practical exercises to help you reflect on your values, identify your emotional triggers, and explore your beliefs. You might start with a simple practice, like journaling your thoughts each day, or taking a few quiet moments to reflect on how different situations make you feel. This self-exploration builds a foundation for deeper growth and enables you to make choices that reflect your authentic self. Developing self-awareness isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing journey. The more you understand yourself, the more effectively you can navigate life, relationships, and challenges. And with each layer of self-discovery, you become more equipped to live a life that truly resonates with who you are. Chapter 3. Prioritize your well-being. After reconnecting with your passions and cultivating self-awareness, the next essential step is making your well-being a top priority. Prioritizing your well-being is not just about practicing self-care occasionally. It's about consistently investing in your mental, physical, and emotional health. Imagine yourself as the foundation of everything you want to build. If you're not strong, balanced, and well cared for, everything else you attempt to create will be on shaky ground. You'll be encouraged to view self-care as a vital component of a fulfilling life rather than a luxury. Taking time for rest, nourishing your body with healthy food, and engaging in activities that bring you peace and relaxation aren't selfish acts. In fact, they're the foundation for all other aspects of your life. When you're in good health, physically and mentally, you're better equipped to handle stress, pursue your goals, and engage meaningfully in your relationships. To help you prioritize well-being, this chapter offers practical advice on setting routines that include both rest and activity. You may find suggestions for incorporating regular exercise, meditation, or even brief moments of mindfulness throughout your day. By listening to your body and responding to its needs, whether it's sleep, hydration, or movement, you are showing yourself the respect and care that you deserve. Emotional well-being is addressed as a key aspect of self-care. It's important to create boundaries, say no when you need to, and allow yourself to process emotions in healthy ways rather than suppressing them. Honoring your emotions helps reduce stress, prevents burnout, and brings a greater sense of peace into your life. Prioritizing well-being is a powerful choice that, once made, will support every goal you pursue and every connection you build, enabling you to live each day with strength, resilience, and joy. Chapter 4. Develop healthy habits. With a solid foundation of passion, self-awareness, and well-being, the next step on this journey is to develop healthy habits that support and sustain you. Habits are the small, often repetitive actions we do every day, and over time, they shape the larger patterns of our lives. In this chapter, the focus is on intentionally building habits that nurture your growth and align with the life you want to lead. Healthy habits aren't about drastic changes or perfection. They're about making small, manageable choices that improve your quality of life over time. For instance, instead of trying to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight, start by identifying 1 or 2 areas where you'd like to make improvements. Maybe you want to get more sleep, eat healthier, or find time for regular exercise. Whatever it is, begin with small steps, such as swapping an afternoon snack for a piece of fruit, setting a bedtime reminder, or scheduling a quick daily walk. This chapter provides practical tips on how to form new habits and make them stick. One key strategy is consistency, making small actions part of your daily routine until they become second nature. Another strategy is setting clear, realistic goals. So instead of saying, "I'll eat healthier," try specifying, "I'll start each day with a glass of water," or "I'll eat at least 1 serving of vegetables with lunch." The journey of developing healthy habits also involves patience and self-compassion. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there will likely be setbacks along the way. Instead of letting these discourage you, use them as opportunities to understand what works best for you. With time and persistence, these habits will become a natural part of your routine, boosting your energy, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. Focusing on creating healthy habits, you're building a lifestyle that doesn't just support your goals, but also empowers you to approach each day with a sense of purpose and well-being. Remember, each small, consistent step is progress, and with each healthy habit, you're strengthening the foundation for a fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Embrace personal growth. With healthy habits in place, you're ready to take the next powerful step, embracing personal growth. This chapter focuses on recognizing that growth isn't a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing journey. Embracing personal growth means being willing to step outside your comfort zone, face challenges, and constantly seek ways to improve yourself in all aspects of life, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Growth requires an open mind and a willingness to adapt. It's about looking at every situation as an opportunity to learn, whether you're experiencing success or facing a setback. In this chapter, you'll be encouraged to cultivate a growth mindset, a belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, learning, and perseverance. When you see challenges as opportunities for improvement rather than obstacles, you'll start to feel more resilient and capable, no matter what life throws your way. This chapter also highlights the importance of setting personal goals. Personal growth isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. To support this journey, think about the areas you want to improve. Do you want to build confidence, increase your knowledge, or develop a new skill? Setting realistic, incremental goals allows you to take steps forward without feeling overwhelmed. Start with small, achievable objectives and work towards larger ones as you gain momentum. Another essential aspect of personal growth is embracing change. Change can be daunting, but it's often necessary for true growth. This chapter encourages you to welcome new experiences, be open to different perspectives, and adapt to life's inevitable shifts. By viewing change as an opportunity rather than a threat, you'll empower yourself to grow in ways you might never have imagined. Personal growth is a journey that requires patience and persistence, but it's also one of the most rewarding parts of life. As you embrace growth, you're not only enhancing your own life, you're also preparing yourself to contribute positively to the lives of others. Remember, growth is a lifelong process, and with each step, you're building a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. Chapter 6. Reflect on your values. With a commitment to personal growth, the next step is to define what truly matters to you by reflecting on your values. Values are the core beliefs and principles that guide your decisions, shape your actions, and reflect who you are at the deepest level. They're like an internal compass, helping you navigate life's complex situations with a sense of purpose and integrity. Reflecting on your values is essential because it helps you live in alignment with your true self, rather than just reacting to the expectations of others. You're encouraged to take a step back and explore what your values really are. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What brings me fulfillment? What qualities do I admire most in myself and others? To get started, think back to experiences that made you feel proud, fulfilled, or inspired. Maybe it was a time when you showed kindness to someone in need, or when you stood up for what you believed in, even if it was challenging. These moments often reveal the values that are most meaningful to us. Identifying your values isn't just about understanding what you believe in. It's about using those values as a foundation for your choices and goals. When you make decisions that are in line with your values, you'll feel a greater sense of peace and confidence. For instance, if integrity is one of your core values, you'll naturally strive to be honest in your relationships and choices. If compassion is important to you, you'll seek ways to make a positive impact on others. Living by your values helps you create a life that feels fulfilling and genuine, regardless of external pressures. This chapter also encourages you to reflect on whether you're currently living in alignment with your values, or if there are areas where you may need to make adjustments. Sometimes, life's demands or others' expectations can pull us off course, causing internal conflict or dissatisfaction. By regularly revisiting your values, you can realign your life with what truly matters, bringing greater harmony and purpose to your journey. Reflecting on your values is an ongoing process that deepens as you grow and change. Your values might evolve, but they remain the core foundation of who you are. By honoring and living in alignment with these values, you're building a life that's not only meaningful, but also truly your own. This clarity will serve as a guide, empowering you to move forward with confidence, direction, and a sense of purpose. Chapter 7. Set achievable goals. With your values clearly defined, the next step is to set achievable goals that align with who you are and what you truly want. Goal setting isn't just about writing down dreams or aspirations. It's about creating a roadmap that leads you toward meaningful growth and fulfillment. This chapter focuses on helping you set realistic, actionable goals that serve as stepping stones to the life you envision. Setting achievable goals starts with understanding what truly matters to you. When your goals align with your values, they become more powerful and motivating. For example, if one of your core values is health, setting a goal to exercise regularly or eat more nutritious foods will feel natural and rewarding because it's tied to something deeply meaningful. On the other hand, if you set a goal that doesn't reflect your values, you're more likely to lose interest or struggle to stay committed. This chapter emphasizes the importance of breaking down larger goals into manageable steps. Rather than setting an overwhelming, vague goal like, "I want to be healthier," try to break it down into smaller, actionable objectives, such as, "I will walk for 20 minutes every morning," or "I'll prepare a nutritious lunch each day." These smaller steps make big goals feel more achievable and give you a sense of accomplishment as you progress. Another key aspect covered in this chapter is the need to set goals that are realistic and attainable within your current circumstances. Often, we set goals that are too ambitious, leading to frustration and burnout. By setting achievable goals, you give yourself a realistic pathway to success, making it easier to stay consistent and motivated. You're encouraged to be patient with yourself, knowing that progress doesn't have to be fast. It just needs to be steady. Tracking your progress and celebrating small wins along the way is also crucial. Each time you reach a milestone, take a moment to recognize your effort and reflect on how far you've come. This positive reinforcement helps build confidence and keeps you moving forward. Remember, goal setting isn't a race, and every small step brings you closer to your larger vision. Setting achievable goals that align with your values creates a fulfilling path to personal growth. With each goal reached, you're not only building momentum, but also laying the groundwork for a life that feels genuinely meaningful. So, start today by setting goals that honor who you are and take you closer to who you want to become. Chapter 8. Practice self-care routines. With achievable goals in place, it's essential to prioritize self-care as part of your journey. Self-care routines aren't just about pampering yourself or taking occasional breaks. They're about intentionally nurturing your mind, body, and soul every single day. In this chapter, the focus is on establishing regular self-care practices that recharge you, support your well-being, and help you stay balanced and resilient. Think of self-care as an investment in yourself. Just as a car needs fuel and maintenance to run smoothly, you also need to nourish yourself to function at your best. Self-care routines can be simple yet transformative, helping you reduce stress, improve your mental clarity, and boost your energy levels. The chapter encourages you to explore different forms of self-care and discover what works best for you, so your routine feels personalized and meaningful. This chapter provides practical suggestions for incorporating self-care into your daily life. For example, it might start with a short morning meditation to set a calm and positive tone for the day. Or it could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths during work breaks to center yourself. Physical self-care, such as regular exercise, nutritious meals, and sufficient sleep, is equally important and forms the foundation of your overall well-being. These small practices build resilience over time, preparing you to handle life's ups and downs with greater ease. Emotional self-care is also highlighted as a crucial aspect. This involves creating boundaries, allowing yourself to say no when necessary, and making space to process your emotions. Ignoring or suppressing feelings can lead to stress and burnout, so it's essential to acknowledge your emotions and seek support if needed. Practicing emotional self-care can mean journaling, talking to a friend, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy and relaxation. Consistency is key in self-care routines. Making self-care a non-negotiable part of your day not only enhances your well-being, but also strengthens your ability to pursue your goals and stay committed to personal growth. By filling your own cup, you ensure that you have the energy, focus, and resilience to give back to others and tackle life's demands. Self-care is a practice of self-respect and self-love. It reminds you that your well-being matters and that taking time for yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. As you build these routines, you're creating a foundation of inner strength, equipping yourself to live a balanced, fulfilling life. Embrace self-care as a vital part of your journey to rebuilding yourself, and watch how it transforms not only how you feel, but how you approach each day. Chapter 9. Foster meaningful relationships. Building a fulfilling life doesn't happen in isolation. While self-focus and self-care are essential, so too are the relationships we nurture along the way. In this chapter, the emphasis is on fostering meaningful relationships, connections that enrich your life, bring you joy, and support your journey toward growth. Meaningful relationships are not just about having people around you, but about cultivating bonds that align with your values, uplift you, and make you feel truly understood. Meaningful relationships are those where you feel valued and respected for who you are. This chapter encourages you to focus on quality over quantity, reminding you that it's better to have a few deep connections than many surface-level acquaintances. Consider those people in your life who inspire, motivate, and support you without judgment. These are the relationships that energize you, bring out your best, and contribute to a sense of belonging. One of the keys to fostering these relationships is open, honest communication. This chapter provides guidance on building trust and being authentic in your interactions, which strengthens bonds over time. It encourages you to engage in conversations that go beyond small talk, where you can share your dreams, fears, and aspirations. This depth of connection helps create strong, lasting relationships that can weather life's challenges. Equally important is the ability to set boundaries and let go of toxic relationships. Not every connection will serve your growth, and it's okay to distance yourself from people who drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. This chapter empowers you to protect your emotional well-being by identifying relationships that may be hindering your progress. Letting go of unhealthy connections is not selfish. It's a necessary act of self-care that allows space for more positive, supportive relationships. Fostering meaningful relationships also involves showing up for others as much as they show up for you. This means being present, listening deeply, and offering support when needed. True relationships are a two-way street, and investing in them requires both giving and receiving. When you engage in genuine, empathetic interactions, you create a safe space for others to be themselves, and this mutual support builds a strong foundation for long-lasting connections. Meaningful relationships contribute significantly to your journey of self-rebuilding. They offer encouragement, comfort, and a sense of community, reminding you that you're not alone on your path. By surrounding yourself with people who inspire and uplift you, you're creating an environment that nurtures growth and positivity. As you foster these connections, you'll find that your relationships become a source of strength and joy, enriching your life in countless ways. Chapter 10. Unlock your creative potential. Unlocking your creative potential is about more than just artistic expression. It's about tapping into the boundless well of ideas, solutions, and innovations that lie within you. In this chapter, the focus is on discovering and nurturing the creative side of yourself that can bring new insights, inspire problem-solving, and add excitement to your life. Creativity isn't limited to artists or writers. It's a skill that everyone possesses, and it plays a vital role in personal growth and fulfillment. Your creative potential is unique to you, and this chapter encourages you to explore what makes your imagination spark. Whether it's through writing, painting, brainstorming new ideas, or even cooking, creativity is about finding new perspectives and expressing yourself in ways that feel authentic and fulfilling. Malcolm suggests starting with activities that naturally draw you in, those that make time fly and bring you a sense of joy. These are often the gateways to your true creative energy. To unlock creativity, it's essential to make space for it in your life. The chapter offers practical ways to incorporate creativity into your daily routine, even if it's just a few minutes each day. This could mean setting aside time to journal, sketch, brainstorm ideas, or pursue a hobby that challenges you in new ways. The more you allow yourself to engage in creative pursuits, the easier it becomes to think outside the box, approach problems from fresh angles, and find fulfillment in the process of making and creating. Surrounding yourself with inspiration is another important aspect of unlocking creativity. This chapter encourages you to seek out art, music, literature, nature, and people who spark ideas and stir your imagination. By exposing yourself to different sources of inspiration, you feed your mind with the raw materials it needs to generate new ideas. Sometimes, a single song, a piece of art, or a quiet walk in nature can ignite a powerful idea or provide a solution to a challenge you're facing. This chapter emphasizes the importance of letting go of the fear of failure. Creativity thrives in an environment where you feel free to experiment without judgment or pressure. Allow yourself to make mistakes, to create without a set plan, and to embrace the unknown. Mistakes are not setbacks. They're opportunities to learn and refine your skills. By releasing the need for perfection, you create a space where true creativity can flourish. Unlocking your creative potential is a journey of self-discovery, one that brings both excitement and a deeper understanding of yourself. By tapping into your creativity, you're not only finding new ways to express who you are, but also building confidence and resilience. Creativity becomes a tool to approach life with curiosity, adaptability, and joy. Embrace this potential, and you'll find that life becomes richer, more dynamic, and filled with endless possibilities. Chapter 11. Overcome limiting beliefs. To fully embrace personal growth, it's essential to confront the beliefs that hold you back. Limiting beliefs are often subtle but powerful thoughts that make you doubt your abilities, feel undeserving, or fear failure. In this chapter, the focus is on identifying and overcoming these mental barriers that keep you from reaching your potential. Breaking free from these beliefs allows you to step into a world of new possibilities, where you can pursue your goals with confidence and resilience. Limiting beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or even things we've been told by others. They might sound like, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve success," or "I'll never be able to do that." These beliefs act as invisible walls that restrict what you think you can achieve. In this chapter, you're encouraged to question these beliefs. Where did they come from? And are they really true? By reflecting on the origins of these beliefs, you gain clarity and start to see that many of them are unfounded or outdated. This chapter provides practical exercises to help you challenge and reframe limiting beliefs. One effective technique is to replace each limiting belief with a positive affirmation. For instance, if you often think, "I'll never be successful," try reframing it to, "I am capable of success, and I am willing to work for it." By repeating these positive affirmations regularly, you begin to reshape your mindset, gradually building a foundation of self-belief and confidence. Visualizing your success is another powerful tool for overcoming limiting beliefs. When you create a clear mental picture of what achieving your goals looks like, you train your mind to see it as possible. This visualization helps you focus on your strengths and see beyond your doubts, motivating you to take steps toward that vision. Picture yourself succeeding, thriving, and overcoming challenges. It's a reminder that you're capable of far more than you often give yourself credit for. This chapter also emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the thoughts you entertain all influence your mindset. Choose to be around those who inspire and encourage you, who believe in your potential, and who remind you of your strengths. Creating a supportive environment helps counteract limiting beliefs and reinforces a growth-focused mindset. Overcoming limiting beliefs is a journey that requires patience and persistence, but each step forward brings you closer to realizing your potential. By challenging these beliefs, replacing them with empowering thoughts, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you're opening doors to new opportunities. Freeing yourself from limiting beliefs allows you to pursue your goals with confidence, resilience, and a renewed sense of possibility, empowering you to create a life that aligns with your true potential. Chapter 12. Manage stress effectively. As you work on breaking free from limiting beliefs, managing stress becomes essential to maintaining balance and focus on your journey. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but how you handle it can make a significant difference in your overall well-being and progress. This chapter emphasizes strategies for identifying sources of stress and managing them in ways that allow you to stay centered, resilient, and energized. Stress can often feel overwhelming, clouding your thoughts and making it hard to stay motivated or make decisions. In this chapter, you'll find tools to help you recognize the triggers that cause stress in your life. Maybe it's related to work, personal relationships, or the pressure to meet expectations. Once you understand these sources, you can begin to address them proactively instead of letting stress control you. One of the key strategies covered is the importance of physical activity. Exercise, whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or a workout at the gym, is one of the most effective ways to release tension and clear your mind. Physical movement helps your body manage stress by releasing endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters. Incorporating even small amounts of physical activity into your routine can have a profound impact on how you feel and how well you handle stress. Another powerful tool for stress management is mindfulness. This chapter introduces simple mindfulness techniques, like deep breathing exercises and short meditation practices, which can help anchor you in the present moment. By focusing on your breath or simply observing your thoughts without judgment, you can calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and gain clarity. Practicing mindfulness regularly can make you more resilient to stress, helping you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively in challenging situations. Prioritizing self-care also plays a crucial role in managing stress effectively. This means setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, and making time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, especially when dealing with stress. Taking even a few minutes each day for something you love, whether it's reading, journaling, or spending time in nature, helps replenish your energy and keep stress in check. This chapter encourages you to cultivate a positive mindset. While it's natural to feel stressed in difficult situations, adopting a mindset that focuses on growth and learning can transform your experience of stress. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, try to see them as opportunities to strengthen your resilience and problem-solving skills. Remember, stress is a part of life, but with the right strategies, it doesn't have to overwhelm you. Managing stress effectively, you create a more balanced and harmonious life, allowing you to pursue your goals with a clear mind and steady focus. This chapter offers you the tools to face stress with confidence, building a foundation of peace and resilience that will support you in every area of your life. Chapter 13. Build emotional intelligence. Developing emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of personal growth, allowing you to better understand yourself and others. Emotional intelligence, often referred to as EQ, goes beyond simply recognizing your feelings. It's about effectively managing your emotions, empathizing with others, and using emotional insight to navigate life's complexities with clarity and resilience. This chapter dives into practical ways to build emotional intelligence, enhancing your relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. At its core, emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness. By recognizing your own emotional patterns, what makes you happy, frustrated, or anxious, you gain control over your responses. This chapter encourages you to spend time reflecting on your emotional triggers and patterns. When you understand the why behind your emotions, you're empowered to respond in ways that align with your values rather than reacting impulsively. This self-awareness is the first step in taking ownership of your emotional world. Managing your emotions is equally important. Life will inevitably bring challenges, but how you handle them can shape your experience and relationships. Emotional intelligence involves practicing emotional regulation, which means finding constructive ways to process and express emotions. For example, when faced with frustration or anger, taking a moment to pause and breathe can help you respond calmly. This chapter provides techniques like mindfulness, grounding exercises, and reframing thoughts to help you maintain emotional balance, even in difficult situations. Empathy, or the ability to understand and connect with others' emotions, is another vital component of EQ. This chapter highlights how developing empathy enhances your relationships by fostering deeper connections and reducing conflicts. Practicing empathy involves active listening, putting yourself in others' shoes, and responding with compassion. By tuning into others' feelings, you create an environment of mutual respect and support, which strengthens bonds and helps you navigate social interactions with ease. This chapter also introduces the idea of using emotional intelligence in decision-making. When you're in tune with your emotions, you can make decisions that align with both logic and intuition, leading to choices that feel right on a deeper level. For example, if you're feeling stressed or anxious, recognizing these emotions can prompt you to step back and evaluate whether a decision is truly in your best interest. EQ helps you balance your emotional insight with rational thinking, guiding you toward decisions that support your overall well-being. Building emotional intelligence is a gradual process that requires patience and practice. This chapter encourages you to embrace this journey, knowing that every step toward greater emotional awareness brings you closer to a balanced, resilient, and fulfilling life. By enhancing your EQ, you're not only improving your relationship with yourself, but also creating stronger, healthier connections with others. Emotional intelligence allows you to move through life with a sense of empathy, clarity, and emotional strength, enriching both your personal growth and the lives of those around you. Chapter 14. Celebrate small victories. Amidst the journey of self-rebuilding, it's easy to focus solely on the big goals, overlooking the importance of small achievements along the way. This chapter emphasizes the power of celebrating small victories, as each milestone, no matter how minor it may seem, plays a crucial role in building confidence, maintaining motivation, and fostering a positive mindset. Recognizing and honoring these small wins reinforces progress and encourages you to keep moving forward. Celebrating small victories begins with acknowledging your efforts, even if they feel small compared to your ultimate goals. Maybe you managed to stick to a new habit for a week, completed a challenging task, or simply had a day where you felt more in control of your emotions. These small wins may seem insignificant, but each one represents progress, resilience, and commitment to your growth. This chapter encourages you to pause and truly recognize these moments, understanding that each one is a stepping stone toward your larger aspirations. Why celebrate these small milestones? Because each win, no matter how small, builds momentum. Small victories have a cumulative effect. They add up over time, boosting your confidence and reminding you of your capability to make progress. Each time you celebrate a success, you're reinforcing a positive feedback loop that strengthens your motivation and makes it easier to stay committed to your goals. This mindset shift, from focusing only on the destination to valuing the journey, makes personal growth more sustainable and rewarding. The chapter offers practical ways to celebrate these victories. It doesn't have to be grand or elaborate. Sometimes, a simple acknowledgement or a moment of self-reflection is enough. You could treat yourself to something you enjoy, share your achievement with a friend, or take a few moments to write about how it made you feel. The act of celebrating in itself is a reminder that you're making progress, that you're capable of achieving what you set out to do, and that you're worthy of acknowledging that progress. Celebrating small victories also helps counteract self-criticism and perfectionism. Often, we're our harshest critics, focusing on what hasn't been done instead of what has been accomplished. By intentionally celebrating small wins, you cultivate a habit of self-compassion and recognize the value of your efforts, regardless of how close you are to your end goal. This chapter emphasizes the importance of giving yourself credit for each step taken, reinforcing that progress is just as valuable as the final achievement. In the grand journey of self-rebuilding, small victories are not just milestones. They're reminders of your dedication, resilience, and potential. By celebrating them, you're building a mindset that sees value in every effort and finds joy in the process, no matter the outcome. Remember, growth is a series of steps, and every small win is worth celebrating as it brings you closer to the life you envision. Chapter 15. Embrace lifelong learning. Personal growth is an ongoing journey, and one of the most empowering ways to keep moving forward is through lifelong learning. Embracing lifelong learning means maintaining an open, curious mind and seeing every experience, whether a success, challenge, or even failure, as an opportunity to learn and grow. This chapter emphasizes the importance of consistently expanding your knowledge, skills, and perspectives, allowing you to adapt to life's changes and continue evolving. Lifelong learning isn't just about formal education. It's about adopting a mindset that welcomes new ideas, new skills, and new insights, regardless of age or experience. This chapter encourages you to see learning as a daily practice that can happen anywhere, whether by reading a book, watching a documentary, listening to a podcast, or engaging in thought-provoking conversations. Each time you expose yourself to new information, you're not only enriching your understanding of the world, but also deepening your sense of purpose. The chapter offers practical strategies for integrating learning into your daily life. Start small by setting aside a few minutes each day to explore something new, perhaps an article on a topic that interests you, a skill you've always wanted to try, or a hobby that challenges you. Over time, these small moments of learning add up, creating a habit of curiosity that keeps your mind engaged and open to new possibilities. It's about committing to growth, one day at a time, rather than feeling the pressure to master something overnight. One key aspect of lifelong learning is challenging your own assumptions and beliefs. This chapter encourages you to step outside your comfort zone and consider perspectives different from your own. By doing so, you open yourself to greater empathy, broader understanding, and the ability to adapt to change. Lifelong learning keeps your mind flexible, helping you to navigate new situations with confidence and resilience. Lifelong learning allows you to stay connected to your passions and discover new ones. When you're continuously exploring and expanding your knowledge, you're more likely to stumble upon interests and activities that excite and inspire you. This constant discovery brings a sense of joy and fulfillment, making life feel richer and more meaningful. It's a reminder that there's always something new to learn, no matter where you are in your journey. You'll also be encouraged to surround yourself with a community of learners, people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. Whether through joining a class, attending workshops, or simply engaging with friends who value growth, a supportive learning environment fuels your motivation and helps you stay committed to your goals. Embracing lifelong learning, you're committing to a journey that never truly ends, but one that continuously enriches your life. Every new skill, idea, or perspective brings you closer to understanding yourself and the world around you. This chapter reminds you that learning is a powerful tool for self-rebuilding, allowing you to live with curiosity, adaptability, and a deep appreciation for the endless possibilities that life has to offer. Chapter 16. Nurture your inner strength. Inner strength is the quiet force within you that keeps you going, even when the road is tough. In this chapter, the focus is on nurturing this resilience, the unshakable strength that enables you to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and continue pursuing your goals. Inner strength doesn't necessarily make life easier, but it equips you with the courage and endurance to thrive despite adversity. Nurturing your inner strength begins with acknowledging and appreciating your existing strengths. Often, we're so focused on what we need to improve that we overlook the resilience we already possess. This chapter encourages you to reflect on past experiences where you've shown strength, perseverance, or courage. Recognizing these moments helps you see that you're more resilient than you may think, and it builds confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Building inner strength also involves cultivating a positive and resilient mindset. This chapter offers strategies for transforming setbacks into stepping stones for growth. Instead of seeing challenges as failures or signs of weakness, view them as opportunities to learn and build character. When you approach difficulties with a growth mindset, you develop resilience and can face obstacles with less fear and more determination. Patience with yourself is another essential part of nurturing inner strength. Progress isn't always linear, and there will be times when you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or uncertain. This chapter reminds you to be kind to yourself, understanding that setbacks are part of the journey. Practicing self-compassion allows you to embrace your imperfections and continue forward without being weighed down by self-doubt or frustration. Another key aspect of inner strength is the practice of self-discipline. This means setting goals and working steadily towards them, even when motivation is low. Building discipline is like exercising a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. This chapter provides practical tips for establishing routines, setting boundaries, and staying committed to your path. By strengthening your self-discipline, you empower yourself to achieve what you set out to accomplish, regardless of obstacles. Nurturing inner strength involves creating the support system. While inner strength is something deeply personal, having friends, family, or mentors who encourage and support you can make a significant difference. Surrounding yourself with positive influences who uplift you reinforces your resilience, reminding you that you don't have to face life's challenges alone. You nurture your inner strength. You're building a foundation that will support you through any challenge life brings. This strength becomes a source of confidence, stability, and peace, empowering you to live with purpose and resilience. Remember, inner strength isn't about never feeling vulnerable. It's about recognizing that even in moments of vulnerability, you have the power to rise, rebuild, and keep moving forward. Chapter 17. Improve work-life balance. With inner strength and resilience fortified, the next focus is finding harmony between work and personal life. Achieving a healthy work-life balance isn't just about managing time. It's about creating a lifestyle where both your career and personal well-being thrive. This chapter emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries, managing priorities, and making intentional choices to foster a balanced and fulfilling life. Work-life balance starts with setting clear boundaries. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to let work seep into every hour of the day, especially with constant access to emails and digital notifications. This chapter encourages you to establish defined work hours and off times, creating a clear line between work responsibilities and personal time. This practice not only protects your personal space, but also helps you recharge, enabling you to bring more focus and energy to both work and personal life. Prioritizing self-care within your work-life balance is another essential strategy. This chapter suggests making time for activities that nurture your physical and mental well-being, like exercise, hobbies, or relaxation practices. When you prioritize self-care, you're better equipped to handle stress and prevent burnout, ensuring that you stay productive and motivated in the long run. It's a reminder that taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary for sustaining both personal happiness and professional success. Delegation is also a powerful tool for maintaining balance. If possible, delegate tasks that don't require your direct attention or that someone else can handle. By lightening your workload, you create more room for high-priority tasks and free up time for yourself. This chapter offers practical tips for effective delegation, whether at work or at home, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and prevent feelings of overwhelm. Learning to say no is another important part of improving work-life balance. Many of us take on too much, fearing disappointment or conflict. This chapter encourages you to honor your limits and recognize that saying no to additional responsibilities or commitments can help you preserve your energy and focus. By selectively choosing where to invest your time and energy, you protect yourself from overextending and maintain a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. This chapter also highlights the importance of finding fulfillment outside of work. Having hobbies, spending time with loved ones, and pursuing personal interests can bring joy and fulfillment, enhancing your overall sense of well-being. When you have meaningful activities and relationships outside of work, it adds richness to your life and prevents work from becoming your sole identity. Improving work-life balance is about creating a life where work and personal time complement each other rather than compete. By setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and making intentional choices, you create space for both professional success and personal happiness. This balanced approach not only improves your quality of life, but also empowers you to bring your best self to all areas, making each day feel more purposeful and rewarding. As you reach the end of this transformative journey, remember that rebuilding yourself is not a one-time task, but an ongoing process of growth, learning, and self-discovery. Each chapter in this book has offered you tools, insights, and practical steps for developing a life that aligns with your values, passions, and deepest goals. From rediscovering what truly drives you to cultivating emotional intelligence, from managing stress to fostering meaningful relationships, each step you've taken has been a powerful investment in the person you're becoming. This journey is about more than achieving goals. It's about nurturing a lifestyle that supports your well-being, resilience, and sense of purpose, embracing lifelong learning, honoring your inner strength, and finding harmony between work and life, all serve to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Each chapter has encouraged you to build small habits and practices that, over time, will become second nature and serve as the foundation for a balanced, joyful life. As you move forward, keep in mind that setbacks are part of the journey. Growth isn't linear, and there will be moments of challenge and uncertainty. Yet with every challenge, you have the opportunity to reinforce the resilience, confidence, and skills you've developed. Celebrate the small victories along the way, stay connected to your values, and continue to prioritize self-care. Remember, every day it is a new chance to rebuild, refine, and deepen your connection to yourself and the life you're creating. In this journey of rebuilding, you are your most important ally. Stay patient, stay committed, and trust the process. You're not just becoming a better version of yourself. You're uncovering the authentic, resilient, and empowered individual you were meant to be. So embrace each day with intention. Take each step with confidence, and remember that the journey of rebuilding is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. Here's to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy.